Allah, Ati Rasul wa ulul amri minkum. And always a reminder for myself, ana abdukal ajiz, so da'if o miskeen o zalim jahal. And but for the grace of Allah that we're still in existence. InshaAllah Hajj we can recite from Surah 17 verse 1 inshaAllah, where Allah describing the Isra wal Miraj inshaAllah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير صدق الله العلي العظيم.
صدق الله العظيم wa barakallahu Rasul Kareem Habib al-Azim. InshaAllah Hajj can read the English.
Purity is to him who took his bondman in a part of the night from the sacred mosque to the Aqsa mosque, around which we have placed blessings, in order that we may show him our great signs. Indeed, he is the listener, the beholder.
Alhamdulillah. InshaAllah that this is a night of the night journey of Prophet which Allah called His beloved servant to His Divinely Presence with His physicality. And with that presence all the way through all the paradises and all the celebrations, all the way to the Divinely Presence of Qab Qawsaini aw Adna, 2 bow lengths or nearer, with the physicality of Prophet and all of the immense teachings and realities and the Muhammadan haqqaiqs based on that reality of La ilaha illallah, calling back Muhammadun Rasulullah which is the reality of the kalimah. This is the shahada, the kalimah, the purification, the ocean of tawheed, everything based on that reality of Qaba Qawsaini aw Adna, in which Allah La ilaha illallah is calling back Muhammadun Rasulullah to come back to witness your reality. And as a result of that marifah and that movement back to that reality, all creations marifah has opened, that who knows their Lord, who knows themselves will know their Lord, was not fully understood and given as a reality until the finality of the message and the reality of Sayyidina Muhammad appeared upon this earth. Because the master of this reality and the master of this creation has to appear, and as a result of his appearance and Allah calling him into the Divinely Presence, it's the way of marifah, that to get to know who your reality is in the Divinely Presence to its complete, to its perfection, to the degree in which Allah describes, O Adna, 2 bow lengths or even nearer, so that you can't imagine anything coming between that. It's directly into the presence of the Almighty Creator. And as a result of that marifah of Prophet it opened up the whole ocean behind it of every creation, in which Allah want to grant them an understanding of themselves, and their reality is only allowed after the reality of Prophet is opened. So it was an immense door and a rahmah for all of creation, from whether the angels, the prophets, the saints and pious people, everything was based on that opening for Muhammadan Rasulullah with the immensities of lights, the immensities of blessings and all that it dresses the servant with. And that Allah is giving that to His glory He raised His servant from the night. From the Haramain, and we described before the night is symbolic, and every year we remind ourselves the layl means that in this verse and in this night what are we supposed to do with this right now in our busy lives and in this dunya, is that Allah is giving us a key, that that servant is raised and that servants are raised in their state of layl. Means learn the process of shutting down, learn the process of in your inactive time, because you're not going to find Allah while you're busy running either to work, school or whatever you're doing. But the night time is symbolic for the time in which you're supposed to rest, you disconnect, and in your time of disconnection you have to begin to know yourself. What is it about yourself? What is the authority of yourself? What is the reality of yourself? And where is your Lord? What is the ocean of that Lord? What is the ocean of that authority that controls you? Means the desire and the love to know one's Creator, and it only starts by the night time. So those who are busy in the day trying to find their Creator are going to be distracted. So hence every event in our calendar starts at night time, Laylatul Isra'i wal Miraj. Because He knows, Allah knows that the day is busy for your work, busy for your dunya. Night time you dedicate to me in your worshipness. For us our process is to learn how to cut off, learn how to cut a time away from everything to connect our heart back to our Creator. And then Allah is giving us this formula. For Masjid al-Haram said that the masjid qad al-mu'min baytullah. So it means that everyone's heart, if they clean the heart and make it to be haramain, it becomes a house of Allah, becomes your personal doorway towards the Divinely Presence. The greatest gift that Allah gave to creation is a heart in which can reach to His Divinely Presence, not to the animals, not to nature, not to anything. وَلَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ, that we have given you a doorway, an honor to the Divinely Presence, that is your heart, not your brain. Television teach your brain. No, every animal has a brain and they all use their brain. Even they thought, oh elephants they don't use their brain. No, they use their brain, they can even paint for you. Every creature has a brain, but Allah gave this creature a special heart, a heart in which can reach to Divinely Presence. Allah give to us the haramain, but Masjid al-Haram, in which your heart has no haram, in which the heart has no hatred and evilness within it. Not that you don't mistakes or sins, but the haramain is that don't let evilness enter into your heart in which you wish to reflect, you wish to inflict evilness upon people. They released these people recently and they all came out tortured, and they all came out starved, and they all came out with horrific stories. They said from the child to the adult they were tortured daily for only the purpose of being satanic. This is not the way of the heavens, this is not even the way of humans and humanity. When Allah is telling us that to Haramain and Masjid al-Haram He gives to this purified nation of Sayyidina Muhammad that your heart has to be clean, has to be purified. Don't let anger and vengeance and evilness enter into the heart. With that heart, if it stays and remains to be clean, I will lift you to Masjid al-Aqsa. Means you reach towards alif, qaf, sad. With a purified heart. And how can you purify your heart if you haven't taken bay'ah? How can you purify your heart if you're not under guidance? And that becomes the all year round sohbats. Can somebody reach out of their evilness without a guide? No, because the teaching is the one who has no guide, who he thinks he has no guide, shaitan is his guide. The same one whom putting you in evilness, how will he allow you to escape evilness? So the nation left guidance and they accepted shaitan as a guide. Without guidance and without a rope from Divinely Presence, which is Ati'ullah, Ati'a Rasul, ulul amri minkum, that hold tight to these ulul am, they hold a rope from the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad. And Prophet is the rope of Allah, the salvation of Allah, the messenger of Allah, the power and authority that enters through all creation through the hand of Sayyidina Muhammad. Our life was to find that guidance, hold to the tariqahs and the path, because the tariqah, like we told last night, teaches adab. And the other ones sitting across say, no, we have to learn fiqh, we have to learn this, we have to learn that, we have to memorize hadith, we have to memorize all these things. And tariqah comes and says, okay learn them, but more important is your adab. All the fiqh in the world, all the memorized text in the world, if your manners are bad means nothing to the Divinely Presence. There are angels who are better than you. All the strength in the world and build yourself